Shamai GTA chums, we have probably the best car in this DLC right in front of us here, the Canis Terminus. Now, it's called Terminus, I'm assuming not because of Isaac Asimov's Frontier, whatever it is, series, Foundation series, but you can buy it in Southern San Andreas Autos for 1.8 million. Now, we also have in Southern San Andreas, maybe look at the off-road bit. Oh, the Drauga, 840 grand on discount. This is an excellent off-road vehicle, very comparable. And honestly, between the two, I'd just get the Drauga. It's cheaper, but they both do perform very similarly, and they're pretty damn good, both of them. But honestly, I think the Drauga's the better one because I prefer the looks of it. The Terminus, for me, it's uglier, but it's based on the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. And it looks just like the real thing, or so I'm told. So, I mean, I've only been in one once, I don't remember. Let's go for painted arches. I don't like those blackened off arches. We're going to just go painted. We can get rid of the arches as well. We're not going to do any of that business either. It ruins the look. But we should start off, actually, as we always start off, with something like a livery. So, we've got all these armoured ones, war ones. I like that livery. It goes with the orange, but we're not necessarily going to go orange, but let's just see. Whiz. We've not done an orange build this week though, and that does look very good with the orange, so therefore it's going to be a yes from me. We're not going to change the colour, are we? I don't know. Primer colour. Let's look at it and see what sunrise orange looks like with it on. I don't know. Now I've seen sunrise orange, I am tempted by it. Yes, let's wang that on. It's free. Doesn't matter, it's all free. Excellent. I mean, we can do all sorts, but let's not think about that. Let's think about the rest of it. So, secondary colour, what does that colour up? What are we on now? The black. Let's just change the secondary to ice white, just so that we can see any changes. And trim colour, we can change that however we want. Look at it from the outside. I'm not sure really, but we could put a white on to go with that white idea, but no. Actually, white looks pretty good. Oh, the secondary colours up the grille and all that, you see that? We're going to go white, we're going to do that. We keep with that secondary of ice white, because that does actually work. Despite being a bit of a contrast, this works. All the armour, the brakes are all upgraded. I've been up and down Mount Chiliad in this thing already, so I'm already have an idea of how it performs. We're going to talk about off-road performance during this video as well, because it's an off-roader in the off-road class, and I think it might be one of the best. I like the black bumper. I also like the coloured one, but it doesn't quite work, does it? But that has the black and the white compared to that has, well, it's less chunky, isn't it? But I think all the lights work as well, but we're going to test the lights on this one just to see how they work. Let's look at the rear. Okay, we've got the heavy duty stuff, and that kind of matches up. And I like the registration plate being on the side as well. That's really nice. We're going to go with that, with the utility bumper. Doors. Okay, so you can put armour plating on. Door protectors, armour plating. That's the same as the Drauga has got all of these pretty much. So we're going to leave it. It is an off-road build, but we're doing it as an off-road kind of utility, I suppose, for somebody who just wants to go on off-road as part of their normal life, not somebody who does it for pleasure, but we are going to do it for pleasure. Exhausts. The twin exhaust is good. It seems to inhibit the ground clearance, or maybe, but quad coated I think has got to be. Yes, there we go. Grill. It's got the winking eyes. That is a bit, I'm not sure I like that. It looks kind of evil in a way, which is good sometimes, isn't it? I mean, the prices on these upgrades are pretty decent. Let's just go back to the top. Okay, some of those are better than the top end, but I want it black if we're going to go wink it. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure if I like that one, but something like that, or yeah, with the down stripes, just like a Jeep. There we go. I'm not sure about the winky eyes. I'm not sure I like them, but I like that front grille better. Bonnet. Right, we have some good ones here. Carbon overlay, like that. I think that could work. I don't normally go for those, but I'm hopefully not going to. But oh, look at this. It's got a skull pattern on it. Bonnet with secondary with skull. Kind of nice, but also that's better. The limited edition bonnet, which I think is based on a real Jeep. Is that the real Jeep Rubicon? It's based on a real Jeep, that. I don't know which one though. Let's have a look. So we've got livery, plate. Oh, we've done the plate. We don't need that. to do that again. Let's just go to the roof. This is the important bit. We can make a safari vehicle, which is really nice. I like that. And a black hardened roof. This is like the stock roof. That's a bit more chunky, isn't it? Oh, wait, this is the back end one. This is funny because I don't know if I like that, because it doesn't square off. I like the stock though. Safari netting is also, this is a proper off-road build right there. I'm almost tempted, you know, with the netting. You know, that I do like the look of, but the netting, it kind of says everything about the car, about what it's about. So, oh, let's do it. I'm going to put it on, even though I think it might be a bit wrong, but I can't find what I'm looking for, basically, on there. But let's look at the side slats. We don't want that because of the ground clearance. We want probably the first one with the secondary colour slats. Spare wheel, I'm going to leave it as it is, but you can put all these on, I think. I mean, that's nicer because it's a bit more chunky. It's got a utility mount, but I think that's good enough. It's fine. Transmission is done to the max. Wheels, we could put off-road rims on, but we're not going to. But what we are going to do is remember to put your bulletproof tyres. Tyre smoke, just put black on. I'm going to leave it. Not messing with that. Windows, we don't do that for the off-road ones. That's it, build complete. Let's do the off-road testing. Well, if Rockstar built this right, it should be able to cross water no problem. This is a shallow bit. Oh, it does a bit of a wheelie. That's a bit disappointing, it does that wheelie like that. I think the Drauga does it a bit better. But let's go across the deep side, see if it will make it. Alright, we give it not a lot of beans there. Come on, you can do it. Phew, well that's good. It's a proper off-roader, you can go across this deep and the shallow section. Let's check out the ground clearance then. Oh, easy job. Let's try it. Let's try reversing. But Jesus, that was too easy. Let's try it just over the log. Oh, look at that, it's beautiful. That really is. Big logs, no problem. Ground clearance is great on this. Maybe we'll try those rocks over there. I've not really tried those before, but yeah. Good. Happy. Alright chums, it's time for the Chiliad challenge. Now I know the times that all of the top off-roaders take to get up this route, so the reason I'm doing this is to compare them to see which is the best at off-roading. Going up Mount Chiliad. This is very fast, but it's also very tippy, as you can tell there. It's keeping your feet on the ground is a tricky one. Not smashing it. Come on, that's not a smash, come on. That's alright, it's alright. It could be better, could be smoother, but no, we're doing it. We're going to keep going. 31 seconds. 123 is what we're aiming for here, because that is what the Drauga can do, and the Desert Raid. Is it going to be better though, or worse than them? Don't get too cocky and turn at that point. You just have to keep going with it and try and get to the top as safely as you can. Lots of police, that's good. Some scumbags were trying to run me over down below, so, well, you know what happens there if someone tries to kill you in GTA. Even if they're NPCs, they're not innocent. Okay, we need to not hit the motorbike at the top. Don't hit the motorbike, there it is. Nearly hit it again. Okay, let's go. Right, oh, what the hell? That's not a modder. Oh, what the hell? That was nearly perfect, 18 seconds. I can't believe that flip. No way. 124 again, that should have been 123. That should have been 123. No way. I think this is as good as a Drauga at pace, but it's not as reliable. I just don't think you get the reliable times at off-roading. Damn it. Let's decide this with a drag race. You have the Drauga on the right, Terminus on the left, and they are off neck and neck. At this point it could go either way, but they're pulling away pretty rapidly. Both quick vehicles, top of the class, non-HSW class, PC. But the Terminus is just ahead. It's just about nipping it. The Terminus is across the line first. Quarter of a second faster. A significant time, but they're still both quite close. Now, if you're doing HSW, obviously the monstrosity is the one to go for. It's by far faster than both of these. But for non-HSW, i.e. people who are on PC like me, The Terminus is faster in a straight line, and I think it's probably faster on the track with a good driver. You know, equal drivers. I think the Terminus will probably just pull ahead of the Drauga. The Drauga has a stiffer suspension, which means you get less jiggle, less bump. So if you have the perfect run, then I think the Drauga will struggle to keep up, just about, but it'll be very, very close. But if it's an average kind of race with bumping and all sorts of messiness going on, I think the Drauga will be very difficult to beat as well, and probably will pull ahead a lot of the time with average drivers. So either car could be done for off-road racing. For off-roading, full-on going up Mount Chiliad off-roading, rock crawling, that kind of business, I still think the Drauga's better. That more stability, strong and stable, stiffer suspension. I think it just has it all, and it's just a complete kind of package. And the Drauga overall is probably, got to be honest, it's probably the better car. Now they both have similar levels of customization, even similar actual customization, but I think the Drauga looks better than the Jeep. But if you're a Jeep fan, this does look very good. It's just my personal tastes. But for price this week, the Drauga's discounted. That is the one to go for easily. Hands down, 800 grand, absolute bargain compared to this. It's 1.8 million, which is the going price. It's the same price as a Drauga normally. So both are very good. Whichever one is on discount is the one to buy. Basically, that is the take-home message. If you've got any questions, drop them down below. Hopefully I've answered all of them. So drop a like if I have. And thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, etc. Have a great day though, and purchase one of these cars today because they're both very good. Thank you very much.